To me, life can be no commodity. The crown and comfort of my life, your favor, I do give lost. For I do feel it gone, but know not how it went. My second joy, and first fruits of my body, from his presence I am barred like one infectious. My third comfort, starred most unluckily, is from my breast. The innocent milk in its most innocent mouth paled out to murder. Myself on every coast proclaimed as strumpet. With immodest hatred the child that privilege denied, which longs to women of all fashion. Now, tell me, my liege, what blessings I have here alive that I should fear to lack. Therefore, proceed. But yet hear this. Mistake me not, no life, I prize it not for straw, but for mine honor, which I would free. If I shall be condemned upon surmises, all proofs sleeping else but what your jealousies await, I tell you 'tis rigor, and not law. Your honors all, I do refer me to the oracle. Apollo, be my judge. Lo, lo, thou wind, thou art not so unkind as man's ingratitude.
This way the king will come. This is the way to Julius Caesar's ill-erected tower, in whose flint bosom my condemned lord is doomed a prisoner by proud Bolingbroke. Soft, but see, or rather do not see, my prose within. Thou King Richard's tomb, and not King Richard, thou most beauteous in. I should heart favored grief lodge in thee when triumph is become an alehouse guest.
Joy not with grief, fair woman, do not so, to make my end too sudden. Learn, good soul, to think our former state a happy dream, from which await the truth of what we are shows us but this. I have sworn brother sweet to grim necessity, and he and I will keep a league till death. Hie thee to France, and cloister thee in some religious house. Our holy lives must win a new world's crown, from which our profane hours here have thrown down.
It is a quarrel, most irregular to be in love with thee that you want to kill.
It is a quarrel just and reasonable to be revenged on him that killed my husband.
He that bereft thee, lady, of thy husband, did it to help thee find a better husband.
His better doth not breathe upon the earth.
He lives that loves thee better than he could.
Name him.
Plantagenet.
Why, that was he.
Self-same name, but one of better nature.
Where is he?
Here. Why dost thou spit? Why dost thou spit at me?
Would it were mortal poison, will I say.
Oh, never came poison from so sweet a place.
Never hung poison on a fouler toe. Out of my sight.
What? Is my Richard both in shape and intellect weakened and transformed? Has Bolingbroke elect thine intellect? Has he been in thine heart?
Think I am dead, and from even here thou takest, as from my deathbed, thy last living leave. Weep thou for me, France. I for thee here. We may quo wanton respond delay. Once more, with you, the rest but sorrow say.
Thou dost infect mine eyes.
Thine eyes, lady, have infected mine.
That looks straight me dead.
I would they were, that I might die at once. For now they kill me with a living death. Those eyes of thine from mine have drawn salt tears, shamed their aspects with store of childish drops, these eyes which never shed remorseful tear, and what these sorrows may not have, I do be happy contain. I could never learn sweet, smoothing word. But now, thy beauty is proposed my fee. My proud heart sues and prompts my tongue to speak. Teach not thy lips such scorn, for they were meant for kissing, not for such contempt. If thy vengeful heart cannot forgive, lo, here I lend thee this sharp-pointed sword, which if thou please to hide in this true breast. I lay it naked to the deadly stroke. And humbly beg the devil upon my knee.
Thus conscience does make cowherds of us all, and thus the native hue of resolution is sicklied o'er with the pale cast of thought, and enterprises of great pitch and moment with disregard their currents turn awry and lose the name of action. Soft you now, the fair Ophelia, nymph in thy orisons, be all my sins remembered.
Good my lord, how does your honor this many men?
I humbly thank you well.
My lord, I have remembrances of yours that I have longed to read over. I pray you now receive
No,
them.
not I never gave you aught.
My honored lord, you know right well you did, and with them words of so sweet breath composed as made the things more rich. Their perfumes lost, take these again, for to the noble mind rich gifts wax poor when givers prove unkind. There, my lord.
Are you honest?
My lord,
Are you fair?
what means your lordship?
That if you be honest and fair, your honesty should admit no discourse to your beauty.
Could beauty, my lord, have better commerce than honesty?
Aye, truly, for the power of beauty will sooner transform honesty from what it is to a bawd than the force of honesty can translate beauty into his likeness. This was sometime a paradox, but now the times give it proof. I did love you once.
Indeed, my lord, you made me believe so.
You should not have believed me. For virtue cannot so inoculate our old stock that we shall relish it. I loved you not.
I was the more deceived.
Get thee to a nunnery!
Welcome, good masters, welcome all. Ah, my lady, your ladyship is nearer to heaven since last we met. Friends, we'll into it like French falconers, fly anything we see. Come, give us a taste of your quality. Come, a passionate speech. I heard you speak me a speech once. 'Twas never acted, nor if it was, not above once, for the play pleased not the million. 'Twas Aeneas' tale to die. And thereabouts it where he speaks of Priam's slaughter. If you live in your memory, begin at this line. Let's see. The rugged Pyrrhus, like the Hyrcanian beast. It's not so. It begins with Pyrrhus. The rugged Pyrrhus, he whose sable arm, black as his purpose, did the night resemble, as he lay crouching in the ominous horse. So, see.
Why wouldst thou be a breeder of sinners? I am myself indifferent honest, but yet I could accuse me of such things that it were better my mother had not borne me. I am very proud, revengeful, ambitious, with more offenses at my beck than I have thoughts to put them in, imagination to give them shape, or time to act them in. What should such fellows as I do, crawling between earth and heaven? Oh, we are errant knaves all, believe none of us. Go thy ways to a nunnery. Where's your father?
At home, my lord.
Let the doors be shut upon him, that he may play the fool nowhere but in his own house. Farewell.
Oh, help him, sweet heaven.
If thou dost marry, I'll give thee this blade for thy dowry. Be thou chaste as ice, as pure as snow. Thou shalt not escape calumny. Get thee to a nunnery. Farewell. Or if thou must needs marry, marry a fool. For wise men know well enough what monsters you make of them. To a nunnery, and quickly too. Farewell.
Heavenly powers, restore him.
I've heard of your paintings well enough! God hath given you one face, and you make yourselves another. You jig and amble, and you lisp. You nickname God's creatures, and you make your wantonness your ignorance. Go to, all no morons. It hath made me mad. I say we will have no more marriage. Those that are married already, all but one shall live. The rest shall keep as they are. To a nunnery. Go.
Oh, what a noble mind is here overthrown.
Now, mother, what's the matter?
Hamlet, thou hast thy father much offended.
Mother, you have my father much offended.
Come. You answer with an idle tongue.
Go, you question with the wicked tongue.
Have you forgotten?
No, by the rude, not so. You are a queen, your husband's brother's wife, and what if we're not so? You are my mother.
Nay then, I'll set those to you that can speak.
Come, and sit you down, you shall not budge. You not go till I set you up a glass, where you may see the inmost part of you.
What wilt thou do? Thou wilt not murder me. Help! Help! Help!
Now, mother! What's the matter?
Hamlet, thou hast thy father much offended.
Mother, you have my father much offended.
Come, you answer with an idle tongue.
Go, you question with a wicked tongue.
Why, how now, Hamlet?
What's the matter now?
Have you forgot me?
No. By the root, not so. You are the queen, your husband's brother's wife, and would it were not so, you are my mother.
So she that can speak.
But come, and sit you down. You shall not budge. You go not till I set you up a glass, wherein you'll see the inmost part of you.
What wilt thou do? Thou wilt not murder me. Help! Help! Help!
Help! How now? A rat! That's not get dead!
What hast thou done?
Nay, I know not. Is it the king?
Oh, what a rash bloody deed is this!
A bloody deed almost as bad, good mother, as kill a king and marry with his brother.
This kill a king.
Aye, lady, 'twas my word. Thou, wretched, rash, and true. Farewell. I took thee for thy better. Take thy fortune, thou findest to be too busy in some danger. Be bringing of your hands. Peace, and sit you down. Let me wring your heart, for so I shall, if it be made of penetrable stuff. If damned custom hath not raised it so, that is proof and bulwark against sense.
What have I done? That thou darest wag thy tongue in noise so rude against me?
Such an act that blurs the grace and blush of modesty, calls virtue hypocrite, takes off the rose from the fair forehead of an innocent love, and sets a blister there, makes marriage vows as passion plucks the very soul, and sweet religion makes a rhapsody of words. Heaven's face doth glow! Yea, this solidity and compound mass with tristful visage, as against the doom is thought sick at the act.
What act that roars so loud and thunders in the index?
Look here, upon this picture, and on this, the counterfeit presentment of two brothers. See, what a grace was seated on his brow. Hyperion's curls, the front of Jove himself, and I, like Mars, to threaten and command. This was your husband. Look you now what follows. Here is your husband, like a mildewed ear, blasting his wholesome brother. Have you eyes? What devil was it that thus had cozened you and would have been blind? Eyes without feeling, feeling without sight, ears without hands or eyes, smelling sands, all or but a sickly part of one true sense could not so mope. Oh, shame! Where is thy blush?
Oh, Hamlet, speak no more. Thou turnest mine eyes into my very soul, and then I see such black and gray spots as will not leave their teeth.
Babe, to live in the rank sweat and then seem a bed, hunting and making love over thy nasty style.
Speak to me no more. These words like daggers into my ears.
A murderer and a villain, a slave that is not 20th part the type of your president, lord, a vice of kings, a cutpurse of the empire and his rule, that from a shelf the precious diadem stole, put it in his pocket.
No more.
A king of shreds and patches. Save me and hover over me with your wings, you heavenly gods. What would your gracious figure?
Alas, he's mad.
You do not come, your tardy son of a giant that lapsed in time and passion to provide the important acting of your dread command. Who say?
Do not forget, this visitation is but to whet my almost blunted purpose. But look, amazement. Mother sits. Oh, come between her and her warring spirits. Conceit me, weakest, strongest moves. Speak to her, Hamlet.
How is it with you, lady?
Alas, how is it with you that you bend your eye on vacancy? It is incorporeal to all the stairs. For at your eyes your spirits do not bequeath. And as the sleeping soldiers of me long, your bending hair like life in excrement store up and stand on end. O gentle sun, upon the heat and flame of thy distemper sprinkled through patience, where are you to look?
On him, looking how pale he glares. His form and cause conjoined, preaching to stones would make them capable. Do not look upon me, lest with this piteous action you do convert my stern effects. And what I have to do will want true color, tears perchance for blood.
To whom do you speak this?
Oh, do you see nothing here?
No, nothing at all, yet all that is I see.
Yet did you nothing hear?
Nothing but ourselves.
Well, look you there. Look how he steals away. My father in his habit as he lived. Where he goes now, how at the portal.
This is the very coinage of your brain. This bodily creation. Ecstasy is very cunning in.
Ecstasy.
thus ends the first act. You deserve the applause, because it would always help with an evening like this to have a program. And I have to apologize. The program is somewhere between Poland and Manhattan on the train. Hopefully arriving during intermission. I should tell you, and you never explain what you're trying to do to an audience, but without a program, I will tell you that you are witnessing a collage, if you didn't get it already. And I would be confused if I didn't know, of 18 of the Shakespeare plays, all smack jammed up against each other, performed by over 25 actors, celebrating not just the work of Shakespeare's work, of course, but 37 years of work at the Simon Studio. And it's always a joy to have us come together to celebrate both those things with you. And I really appreciate, without a program, that you were able to at least sit through. I can't tell you at least what you saw, for those who are interested, because I would have been confused. You saw some Tempest after the beginning. You saw some Taming of the Shrew. You saw some As You Like It. You saw some Twelfth Night. You saw some Winter's Tale. Yeah. You saw some Richard II with Richard III talking to each other, their queens talking to each other and kings. You saw, obviously, you saw some Hamlet, which most of us know a little bit about, or nothing at all. We'll take a 15-minute intermission. Please have a drink or whatever, and we would like to see you back in 15 if we can. Thanks a lot. We'll do the rest.